everybody! Welcome to this week's Godly Play. I'm so excited to sing and dance and learn about Jesus with you. I thought we could start off today by singing a song called Come, Now is the Time to Worship. What's really cool is I'm here in my bedroom, you may be at your house, you may be outside, but God is everywhere all the time, and every moment is a time that's perfect for praising Him. So as we go in today, you can get up and dance, you can sing along, you can sit and prepare yourself, but let's all get ready to worship our God because every moment is the right moment to praise Him. Wow, I feel so ready to learn about God, and I hope you are too, so let's hear what Miss Laura has to share with us this morning.
This is the story of the second creation, the falling apart. Let's get ready to hear this story. When God created everything, God said, "It is good," and God put God's own image in the creatures that walk on the earth. In the midst of the creation, there was a wonderful garden. It was God's garden. Everything was there, but everything was so close. It was all together. God was with the rocks and plants and animals, and they were with God and each other. All the people were also together in one person who was called everyone. In their language, it was Adam. Eve was there too. She was also there, for she came from Adam, and she and Adam were kind of Adam-Eve. In the middle of the garden grew two trees. God told Adam-Eve that they should not eat the fruit from these trees. One tree was about differences, and one tree was about forever. If you ate from the tree of differences, you would know about differences. And if you ate from the tree of forever, you would live forever. Now the serpent was more clever than any other creature that God made. And he suggested that Adam and Eve taste the fruit from the tree of differences. And they did. Adam and Eve ate from the tree of differences, and things fell apart for them. They became Adam and Eve. The difference between them and God also became apparent, and the differences between good and evil did too. God called for them, and they hid. They hid from God, but God found them. They did not know how to be with God anymore because of all the differences. Now there was good and evil and close and far and high and low and God and people and Adam and Eve. The differences also did something wonderful. Now Adam and Eve could take things apart and put them back together. They could be creators. They couldn't make something out of nothing, but they could make something out of differences. After the differences, Adam and Eve could not go back to the garden. They could only go forward, and they did. God sent Adam and Eve out of the garden. An angel and a sword was put at the edge of the garden so that they could not go back, but only forward. God went away with them on their journey to help them be the best creators they could be, and to be with God in this new way, and to stay one with God. I wonder what part of this story you like the best. I wonder what part of this story was the most important. I wonder what part of the story was about you or me, what part we were in. And I wonder if we can leave any part of this story out and still have all that we need.
Wow, I always love hearing that story. Sometimes it's a hard story to hear. Because the reality is God told them not to eat off those trees. And then the serpent came along and they ate off them anyways. I wonder if we've ever done that. I don't know if I can think of a time where somebody told me not to do something and then for some reason I did it anyways. But Laura asked a really interesting question. She asked, could we leave out any part of the story and still have all that we need? I think something that I think about is that even though they made all those mistakes and they couldn't go back and change them, God still went with them. God walked alongside them and said, let's be creators together. You've made this mistake, but I'm with you always. How cool is that? So, in this time, let's think about that. It's not always good to make mistakes. And sometimes we do the wrong thing. But we have a God that loves us so much that even if we break the only rules He gives us, we can be forgiven. And He'll still walk with us, and He'll still continue on the journey. And that doesn't give us the right to make mistakes intentionally or to do things to make people mad intentionally, but it does give us the right to make a mistake every once in a while and know that we are forever loved. So, I thought we'd end our time today singing out Mercy is Falling. And in this song, we sing about how God's mercy is with us and how it falls on us like rain and how we have the opportunity to receive that. The mercy and the love to forgive us even when we make mistakes. And the mercy and the love to walk with us through it all. And all we have to do is say, Lord, I receive you. I receive your mercy and I receive your grace. And I choose to walk with you too. So, get up on your feet. I am going to get some help from my fellow dancers. And here we go. Let's do some Mercy is Falling.
Mercy is falling like
have you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for joining us for Godly Play, and we cannot wait to see you next time.